Good evening, world. How y'all doing out there? It's your boy Gene Woe, and right here I got this handsome devil, Danny G.
Hey, what it do?
Right here we got our two new co-hosts coming in from where you from, bro?
From Bristol, New Jersey. You feel me? From the 856.
We
What the
we
fuck?
got my man's. You gotta go to the thing, bro.
You talking about? Nah, that shit ain't on me, bro.
Oh shit, hold up, bro. And then coming in, go ahead and introduce yourself, Shandine.
Hello, I'm Shondine from Galton, Mexico.
All
Nice to
right.
join everybody with the whole BlackFist community.
Say that one more time so they can hear you.
Glad to be a part of the BlackFist community now. From Galton, Mexico, my name is Shondine.
All right, y'all. So there you have it. We got two new hosts, and everything is good, and we ready to rock, y'all. So just like many of you were, actually, I'm gonna let Danny G go ahead and break us out with the music minute. Go ahead and tell us what you rocking with. Tell us what you listening
The
to right
music
now.
minute for the music minute, we gonna talk about or have a little thing on our top 5 artists. I don't want to limit it to rappers. I'm gonna say artists. So I'm gonna say my top 5 is number one. I'm gonna go with Miss Badu. Miss Erica Badu. Two. I'm gonna go to Eminem. Three, Jay Z. Four, Fabulous. Fabulous.
Fabuloso.
And number 5, we're gonna go with Miss Lauren Hill. I love me some Lauren, you feel me?
Lauren Hill. Okay, okay.
Mm-hmm.
Shandine, what you got for your top five? Top five rappers of all time.
So for my top five, I have Common, I got Lauryn Hill, Kendrick Lamar, J. Cole, and Nas.
It's a good list.
Bring that back one more time.
Common, Lauryn Hill, J. Cole, Kendrick Lamar, and Nas.
And Nas.
hmm
Why you fucking with Nas?
He's got a lot of his music tells like a good story. I mean, as with everybody else that's on my list, they bring the feeling and stories, not like a lot of the music has nowadays. So I like it when it tells a story and it's got a meaning behind it. So that's what I like about the music.
Okay. We gonna go
Nas,
on.
Memory Lane, and One Love.
Okay, well, everybody fucking with One Love.
Yeah,
Even if
definitely.
you not fucking with One Love, then you not just a Nas fan. You not even a hip hop fan. You not fucking with One Love. So we gonna move over to Trigger Trey. What you got, bro? Top five.
I'm gonna say mine's is like numberless. Feel me? There's no random. It's a random order. I'm gonna say Drake, Kendrick, of course. I'm gonna agree with Nas. Ooh, Lil Wayne. I gotta go with Lil Wayne. He's been around for a while, and I'm gonna go Jay Z.
Jay
My
Z.
top five.
Alright, well, I mean, besides that Lil Wayne bullshit, I mean, I guess I can fuck with it a little bit.
Lil Wayne, he has bars though. Like, from the beginning to now, like, he has bars.
He's still a cool ass nigga. But anyway, I'm gonna give you my top five real quick, bro. My top five, I got M coming in at five, or excuse me, M coming in at five. Lupe the Fiasco. Uh,
Mm.
uh,
Lupe.
what'd you say, G?
I said I fought with Lupe. That's my
Yeah, see,
boy.
folks be sleeping on Lupe. Let me see,
Yeah, I
I
fought
got
with him.
Lupe. I got Pop coming in at three. I got goddamn. What's my dog? I'm stuck in between two and three, but I'm gonna have to go with Kanye for two.
Yeah, definitely.
Kanye for
Oh
two.
yeah, he hard.
Yeah, definitely. A lot of people don't respect Kanye, man, but he got some bars,
He
man.
got bars. And my number one, controversial, but I'm from GA, so Young Dro, my favorite rapper of all time. Hey,
Boy, you so lame, bro.
Yeah,
It
This
just
is
definitely.
seems
the
like a lot
lamest
of
shit I've
these,
heard.
you can't really limit,
Fuck.
you know, to a top five. I don't feel like there's
yeah,
got a lot of rappers that's out there that's really good
Young
lyrically,
bro.
right.
that a lot of people may not really that know about like that. But I mean, it's kind of limitless, just a little bit. You know, I think
So
people out there probably expecting Tupac and Biggie. I mean, they're good too, you know, but as an array of people, there's a lot of good rappers out there that
I got
people
something
don't.
to say about Tupac and Biggie, man.
all right, so what you gotta say about Tupac and Biggie?
All right, so Tupac and Biggie, yes, they were good, but I feel like people put them in the top one, two, three off their potential. They didn't really have a long career. You feel me? They had some good hits, yes, they did, but I feel like a lot of people is gassing their, they're going off their what they could have been if they'd have been had longevity. So I don't.
Bruh,
I'm sorry. To me, Biggie and Tupac is not number one, number two.
Go ahead, G.
bruh, Gene, I want you say Young Dro. Name 5 Young Dro songs.
What? What? But don't ever in your life try me like that, boy.
Name 5 Young Dro. Don't look up nothing.
Yeah.
Name 5 Young Dro songs.
All right, let's go. You got Boot Me Up. You got goddamn Rubber Band Banks. That's a classic.
Okay,
You got No
okay.
Love. You got All That Money. You got Nasty. You got Foolish. Come on, man. Don't try me on my dro,
Right,
man. Don't
bro.
try me
You
on the
said
dro.
Young Dro.
Don't try me on Young Dro, bro. Don't do it, bro. You gotta think I'm a GA nigga, man. So Young
Bruh,
Dro is heavy in the
shoulder
hood.
lean Young Dro.
Dro is heavy in the hood, bro. But
So is
Shay,
Ocho Cinco.
say what?
Yes.
I said, so is Eminem. Eminem in the hood
Hello?
too.
Yeah.
Y'all can hear me?
So Shandine, you mentioned something I want you to elaborate on. You said there's rappers that many people don't know about. Can you like give us a couple, one or two that you rocking with that not many people fuck with?
Well, I don't want to say that people don't know about them. Maybe they just don't know about them in a sense of good music. So you can say people, well, it may be like older, like Rakim, or I mean Ice Cube, but you know, like they'll correlate with people with, they'll correlate them with like NWA, you know, but each
Oh
of them on
yeah.
their, yeah, each of them on their own are good. You know, you got all of them, with NWA, Red Cafe. I was talking to you about them yesterday. You know, they're a group and they're actually pretty good. I said Rakim.
You got a comment
Who else
too.
you got? You got Q-Tip. Y'all heard of Q-Tip?
Of
Yeah.
course.
Yeah. So them too. You know, you have a lot of, you know, a lot of the maybe like 80s, 90s rappers, you know, that maybe were coming up but didn't make it all the way, that people just kind of pushed their music to the side like it didn't mean nothing because like Trey was saying, you know, you got Biggie and Tupac that's out there that was making big moves and everybody was putting them on a pedestal. So, I mean, and then you have Redman, Method Man, you know, they was a little duo for a little while
Yeah,
and
definitely.
each of them on their own is good too. I mean,
Okay.
that's just a few, you know, but I mean, or even female rappers, you know, you have like MC Light, or you got Queen Latifah, you have Lauren Hill, you got Eve, you
Left
know, a lot
eye.
of them. Left Eye, you
Mama
got
Mia.
Remy Ma, you know, Remy Ma was in there too. You know, maybe with the whole beef nowadays, but a lot of the rap music that people come in with now, I don't I don't know about all of that.
I
It's
feel
not,
you.
it's definitely not what it used to be. But
I'm.
those, I mean, that's just like a few that people, if you want to get back to listening to like rap music or hip hop or R&B in any genre, you know, it's like you got to go back a little bit because the stuff now it's not touching people like the music used to.
All right, so check this out. We're gonna move over to the live chat. So y'all who do not know, all right, we have a chat where you guys can interact with us. You can say whatever you want, and we'll give you the shout out. You know. So as we move over to the live chat, we got my man's what's my man name?
Jamal Brown.
We got my man Jamal Brown. He threw some killers in there. My man threw up Joey Badass. Joey Badass. Hey, I don't know if y'all heard his new joint, that Temptation,
I heard his top five.
but
I heard his top five this year. The
I
album.
slept on Joey Badass when he first came out. But like I ain't gonna lie, as of recently in the past like 2 months, like I'm rocking with Joey Badass. He got Most Def. Most Def. I mean lyrical genius. Everybody know Most Def. Along with Jadakiss. He mentioned Jadakiss. He said
That's what I'm
tell
talking
them
about. Missing people.
say what?
That's what I'm talking about when I say like we're missing people.
Yeah, yeah, we
You
missing a
can't
bunch,
really
but
say.
like we named our top five. You know, we didn't
Yeah.
like
Right,
we didn't say like the top five lyricists. We didn't say the top five entertainers. We just said our top five. Like you know,
right.
like I mean, everybody don't rock with the same people. Like of course, Most Def is or Jadakiss is probably my favorite lyricist of all time. Yes, but he's not my overall top five favorite rapper. You know.
Mhm.
But Jamal Brown did say, "Tell the lady I said hey." So she said, he said, "Hey, Shandine."
You said
Anyway,
what?
anyway, we gonna move on into the topic. So today's topic, which that was a good segue leading into the topic because today's topic is the music industry slash influence. So we all know we all listen to music as I mean you just heard our musical influences who we are influenced by, but the music industry as a whole it has a vast influence on the masses, you know, and it shapes cultures, it shapes childhoods, it molds memories and this and that and the third, you know. So, as far as the music industry, let's start with Danny G. What you got on the music industry slash influence?
So what's the exact question that you're asking me right now?
So, basically, what are your thoughts on today's music industry?
I feel like that the music industry has dumbed down a lot, going from that influential rap or going from that positive rap. You know, even NWA in a sense, because they were bringing light to what was going on in the slums, in the hood, in the projects. You know what I'm saying? But now I feel as if music is used to dumb you down nowadays. You know, it's not a lot of rappers. Well, it is a lot of conscious rappers, and it is a lot of people trying to bring awareness to the shit that's going on. But people are not attracted to that type of music anymore. What they're attracted to is that something quick you can catch on to, something quick you can dance to, the beat. You know what I'm saying? They're not really focused off the lyrics. And the people who are lyrically inclined, they are not getting the same publicity as the people that just got the tight beats and say the oohs, the yes, and the ahs. So I feel like the music industry is bullshit now, for real. If you ain't got no catchy shit, or if you ain't saying some shit that's attracting the masses, then they ain't really fucking with you. You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
Okay, what you got to say, Trigger Trey?
Man, I feel like music music is pretty big in our daily lives because we listen to music every single day when we shower, when we cook, on the way to work, on the way home from work. We listen to music a lot, and I think it does has a big influence. Like what G said too, there's a lot of people out here. Some lunchbox rappers is getting a lot of fame and stuff off of catchy beats and stuff like that, but some people like Nipsey Hussle. Nipsey Hussle. If you listen to Nipsey Hussle, he has some great music that you could listen to, and it can push you forward and change your thought process. You need to listen to more rappers like that that's talking about how to change this and how to go about this instead of it get cold like Minnesota. You feel me? You gotta listen to everything.
Okay, Shandine, what you got to add?
Well, I mean, I agree with everybody, with the music that's portrayed now. It doesn't really tell a story. It doesn't give you any feel good vibes, just a catchy tune, that you can, bounce to for a little bit while it's on. But, a lot of the music, like our top five or y'all top five or who like feel good music, that's good music, you it takes you to a place that clears your mind from the clutter, and it takes you down a memory lane. I was talking about yesterday with Eugene about memories and music and how they correlate with each other. You take yourself back to maybe even 5 or 6 years old, driving in a car with your mom, and what she put on the cassette tape in the car. And it's good music. It's the feel good music. It grabs you. And music now, you can't really say nothing about that, but just objectifying things, be it women, be it men, be it like glorifying drugs and things of that nature. You know, it just doesn't. Everybody's doing that because they know how to get attention. It's not more so putting you out there to make you think or to make you feel or to bring out your emotion. It's just there just to, you know, so you can make a dance to it really quick. You know what I mean?
Omorion Icebox. That has a lot of things tied to it. You feel me? You can listen to a song and be like, damn, this bring back memories and shit. Like a lot of like the Childish Gambino record. I told my wife about it. When I listened to this song, it reminded me of Augusta, Georgia. I don't know why, but that song has good energy in it. I had some good times in Augusta like that. Like music is very influential.
So let me ask y'all this. All right. So I think the three of you just pretty much, just to sum up what you guys have said, is today's music or rap music per se is basically trash, right? So let me ask you this: since that is basically just catchy tunes, right? What's wrong with that? Why is that an issue? Why is that a problem?
I'm gonna touch on that first.
Hold on. Let Danny G hit it.
You said, why is it a problem that
Yeah.
that they dumb down music?
Yeah.
I mean, you just said it. It's a problem. If this thing was used to influence people or has a high impact on people, just like they said, like when you mad, you listen to music to calm yourself down. When you sad, you listen to music to, you know, it's like a mood changer or some type of thing that influences you. Like, you know, like if you want to get crunk in the morning to work out or do a workout, what song you put on. You know, if you want to, you know, just chill, relax, and vibe, you know what song you put on. But if they took over the music industry with things that don't matter in life, then the young kids are gonna listen to this shit. Like Molly Percocet. You got a man sitting right here saying Molly Percocet the whole time. You feel me? And then the fact of the matter is, motherfuckers listen to that. You know what I'm saying? And it's not influencing our mind because, you know, our mind is developed. But you gotta think about the youngest that's coming up. You know what I'm saying? And then the man who's making the song don't even do drugs. He's just doing it for a catchy tune. So why is it bad that music don't mean nothing no more? It's a huge thing. It's like them teaching nothing in class no more. You know what I'm saying? It's like them feeding you bullshit, which they have been. You know what I'm saying? It's the same concept. You know what I'm saying? You turn on the radio, you hear this bullshit, calling Minnesota. So now you think that's real music. That's bullshit. You know what I'm saying? It's just catchy. Why is it bad? Because it's not even positive. It's not doing nothing for nobody. How is that educating you? What is it doing for you? It's nothing.
You're right. So, I mean, I agree with you wholeheartedly. You know, first, let me say this. Hey, if you guys want to call in and chime in, go ahead and copy down these digits: 785-761-6245. I'm gonna say it again because I know y'all ain't have no pen. 785-761-6245, and the number is in the comments if you guys want to call in. So if we move over to the live chat, we got Eli Nino. Eli says it went from an influential tool to reach people for certain reasons, causes, and so on, to just easy marketing, product placement, and an entertainment certain. What? Hold on, and an entertainment curtain to cover up. But whatever one of you guys was saying, he does not agree that it's all music, is the majority of it. Mostly the shit that's played on the radio. Which yeah, you're right, but that's what Danny G was saying. He was saying that the shit that is mostly played on the radio, like that's the mainstream, you know. That's what he was saying. That's the shit that the children listen to, you know.
Right.
So, hold on, we got a caller, y'all. Hold up. I just missed this call. Hold up.
I don't think all music is bad, and you know some of it is trash as hell. But some of that music you need, like what G said, like some music it be lyrically trash. Like I could listen to Chief Keef in the gym because it gets me pumped. You feel me? That's the energy that I need sometimes. You feel me? Before a basketball game, I'm gonna listen to some goddamn fucking Playboy Cardi. It's trash as fuck, but sometimes I just need that catchy shit that's gonna get me pumped up.
Also, just to go back from what Danny G was saying, he was saying that, and it's very true, that that music is not, it shouldn't be listened to by children. Number one, it's talking about drugs and shit. Right?
Facts. Cause one
So
day,
children should not be listening to that. So it's just like let's take let's say porn for instance. You're not gonna let your children watch porn.
facts.
It's a certain age that your children. Hey, hold on, Eli. There's a certain age that your children should be allowed to watch that shit because you know it's bad shit. Like they should not be watching this, right? Same for music, all right. There's certain shit your children should not be listening to, right? You don't want your children to watch porn because you don't want them to go have sex. You shouldn't want your children to listen to motherfuckers talking about guns and violence and doing Percocets and shit because you don't want your children to do that, right?
Right.
So we're gonna move into the caller. We got Eli. He called in. What you got, bro?
What's up? First, I want to say, you guys you're speaking on these topics of these guns and drugs and so on and so forth. This is decades of lyrics of music here. You're not gonna change this. This is not gonna change. Music was created through this. You're not gonna take the foundation out of music and expect what do you think of getting? When you did that, you started getting things like pop. You understand? It just started forming to something else. You're not gonna take away think that the drugs and all this stuff is the only fact that it's affecting it. No, it's everything around it. Look at the movies that are out there, the TV that's out there. So that's not the only thing. I really believe that music essentially is now a controlling tool, and that controlling tool is for marketing, product placement, and so on and so forth. So that's why you hear the sugar-coated music. Then you hear the real stuff is all underground. So I mean, that's my opinion right now.
All right, man. Hey, I appreciate the phone call, man. Hey, keep dishing out that good shit in the live chat, bro.
I want to touch on something that he said real quick.
Go ahead.
So, he's talking about it being a marketing tool. I do believe that to an extent. I mean, but I do agree that you can't take away the foundation. You can't take away the foundation of the music. But when you look at it in an aspect of how, I guess, I don't want to say that you oppress the people to a certain foundation level of how their creativity flows, then what's portrayed because of how they're treated or how they grew up or where they grew up is also, can be considered a controlled environment. So if you're in a controlled environment as a rapper from, I guess, Atlanta, we'll say for that example, wherever these people come from, what they know from their neighborhood is what they're gonna know. And with the rappers now or the music that's just catchy now, it's a bandwagon. Marketing tool, like Danny G did say, it's a marketing tool, but a lot of these rappers that are out there now are smart on that aspect of what grabs teenagers' attention.
Let me say one thing real quick. He said that he was basically talking about that the drugs and all that is a foundation. That's not the foundation of rap and hip hop. Let's get that out of there real quick. Hip hop came from funk. If anybody remember funk, Bootsy Collins, that's where hip hop came from. Fun, having fun, being around each other and having fun. That is the foundation of hip hop. Go back to Grandmaster Flash. Like you can go back to the early '80s, late '70s, early '80s. That is where hip hop came from. Crime rhyme didn't come until late '80s, 87, 88. So it's not. So let's just clear that up. It's not the foundation. That shit came after. Yes, it's definitely a marketing tool. Yes, there's no denying that. But it is not the foundation. We was rapping about having fun, going to parties. There was no negativity in any lyric at all. They was just simply rapping about each other, being around your homies, being with your girl, and all that kind of good stuff. But all that other stuff came after they saw that how they can market it and how they can exploit this new genre of music. You know. So if we go over here to the comment section, we got Ty Sharp. I feel as if it has been going on for a while, not just now. Now it's drugs. Before it was focused on violence. All right. And which is, I mean, yeah, I mean, with music, like, of course, it's not just now because you can go back to the '90s. They had all that fake ass Milli Vanilli, fucking what's the white boy name? Vanilla Ice.
Yeah.
They had all of that. They had bubblegum rappers. They had crime rhyme. They got cats LL Cool J rapping about women. They had all of that.
Ice T.
The different Ice T with the crime rhyme, but the difference is they had more of a variety to choose from. You can turn on the radio and hear KRS-One followed by Vanilla Ice, followed by Ice T, followed by NWA. All four songs in a row. You turn on the radio now, you just not, you may hear J. Cole, you may hear it. There's not much of a choice out there. You have to get into the weeds, get into the underground to diversify. You just have to, you know?
And remember, yesterday I was telling you about the underground. Well, not say underground rappers in general, but when you have these artists that come out when they first come out and they drop like a mixtape or an EP, and they're gonna give you your best. They're gonna give you your best at first, and that'll be the real music coming from that particular artist. But when they start climbing, the charts or making it big, a lot of them maybe don't want to keep it real as much as they should because they're being consumed by whatever that they feel like they need to portray to make more money. Again, another marketing tool. And a lot of these controlled music that's being put out right now, you have the kids listening to what they listen to now. And like you said, putting on like a J. Cole or a Kendrick Lamar, that's gonna strike a little bit of a controversy, obviously, because it's what people talking about real. And when I guess the subtle point that I would try to make is how is it, it's kind of like walking the line or teetering the fence a little bit on how you want to speak out to be real, to get yourself out there and notice, versus what you're going to do to put yourself out there and get money. Because once you start talking all the real, then people want to look at you crazy. For some reason, they want to look at you crazy, and they don't want to listen to that. They just want to listen to a catchy tune. And it's just like, it's kind of sad in a sense that, a lot of people, when they want to listen to the real music, and it can strike a controversy or a conversation like what we're doing now about the real music, and people don't want to listen to that. They don't want to listen to it because they don't want to own up to the truths of the things that are going on in the real world, and not just in a fake that nothing's the matter world.
Okay, so Trigger Trey, what you got to add?
I'm gonna agree with Shannon D about the music. Rappers are very smart. They're very smart with pushing the agenda. Like G said, I'm pretty sure fucking Future not doing Molly Percocet. You feel me? Like, he got daughters and shit. That see that he not doing that, but he gonna do what's selling right now. Just like with Lil Yachty, he made the song "Cold Like Minnesota" and he got a Sprite commercial, and the words just changed "cold like some soda." Like, they smart. They know what they doing. Like, they know what they doing. It's like radios and all that. They know what they doing.
Danny G, what you got?
Nothing. Hey, rappers are smart in a business sense, but You know what I'm saying? They don't understand that shit affects the masses, man.
Definitely.
Just like I seen a little meme that said Jeezy told y'all son to trap or die, but he told his son to go to college, and his son graduating college. You know what I'm saying? And I'm making those songs like, hey, you know what I'm saying? Go to school or nothing like that. You know what I'm saying?
They ain't gonna listen to that shit.
That shit affects you. That shit really affects a lot of people, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's nothing wrong with it though. You know what I'm saying? Like, you gotta understand. Like, what would you want? You got it comes down to it. What would you want? R. Kelly? You know what I'm saying? Or R. Kelly influence or Molly Percocet influence? You know what I'm saying? And that's real talk. Like, what kind of influence would you like? It's not always gonna be, you're not gonna get the positive influence. You feel me? So
You right.
because all the positive influences are underground, you know what I'm saying? You gotta go search for these people. These people ain't mainstream. They don't put them in your face. Why? Because for that fact, you know what I'm saying? They don't want everybody. They don't want everybody to get smart. You know what I'm saying? They don't want everybody to have that knowledge.
You right, bro. So I'm gonna hit it at a different angle real quick, right? So Danny G, he done already hit on it, but I'm about to go just a tad bit deeper in it. I want y'all to stay with me. So music is one of the only things that can bypass your frontal lobe in your brain, right? How Danny G and I was saying about how children shouldn't listen to it, because when you listen to music, I don't care what you're doing. Especially if you listen to something hype, your heart rate gets faster. It gets a hell of a lot faster, right? Sometimes you could be sitting there in a freezing cold room and you start to sweat just by simply listening to music. So this music has an effect on you, right?
It has energy.
So when you're listening to this music, like I said, it bypasses your frontal lobe. Your frontal lobe is what deciphers, is your subconscious mind deciphering exactly what is it listening to, right? So it's listening to the beat first. You always hear the beat first. Your subconscious mind gets the beat, and then that's what gets you pumped. And then your mind deciphers the lyrics before your conscious mind can decipher the lyrics, right? So with children, they're getting all of this, and they have no control over it, right? So as it bypasses the frontal lobe, the brain secretes this chemical called dopamine. Dopamine is basically the chemical that the brain secretes whenever you like something. Say again?
The feel good chemical.
The feel good chemical. So if you ever ate a cheeseburger, you know how good you felt. Look at fat people when they eat cheeseburgers. See, they always dancing, right? Because they love cheeseburgers.
Hella happy.
Hella happy. And it's the same concept with music. That's why you feel so good whenever you hear that music. But you think you just jigging and whatnot, but your brain is deciphering it. And especially with these children, that's why you have a whole generation of children all looking the same, because they are mimicking what they see in this music and what they hear in this music. I know young dudes in the ages of in between 13 and 18 who ain't never even seen a gun in real life. Never even seen a gun.
But they want to talk about it though.
But sitting here talking about it, acting like they're about their life, acting like they do drugs. No, they never seen drugs yet. And it's all stemming from the music. And just like Eli was saying, from the movies, but that's a different topic for another day. Also from the movies, but mostly from this music that they're listening to, right? So just like Shandine and we were talking yesterday, right? And the difference between, I guess, our childhood and childhood nowadays is the influence on technology. Because we listen to music, and we, as a child, we had to listen to what our parents listened to, right? We had to go dig in those CDs and tapes, and we had no choice. We didn't have no money. We had to listen to what they was listening to, right? Nowadays, these children have iPhones. They have their friends' influence who have iPhones, iPads, the internet.
I had to listen to Murphy Lee on the car ride. So I had no choice.
Well, Murphy Lee was dope, bro.
He had them. I want to sit outside in the rain, so I took him.
But that's pretty much what it is. They can listen. They have access to this music whatever they want to listen to at any point in time. You know, we didn't have that, and I'm not trying to sit here and sound like I'm one of those back in my day type cats, because that's not what I'm saying. I'm only 26 years old. I'm not saying I'm just like the oldest motherfucker in the world. It's not what I'm saying. But at the same time, we didn't. I'm not gonna sit here and say that if I had that type of access to music that I wouldn't listen to this trash. I'm not gonna say that. I just can't do it. What was you saying, Shandine?
The music, I guess, when we're growing up with our parents and what they listened to, the music was controlled in a sense of what they liked and what made them feel good, which we also did talk about. But it's just to show now, like you say, the kids have all these internet tools to listen to whatever they want, versus we had a semi-controlled environment of what we could listen to. It was only a certain amount of tapes and a certain amount of CDs that was sitting right there up on the rack, you know. And I mean, it was still the radio, but the radio, since then has evolved then too, only playing what's mainstream.
So, Danny G, let me ask you this. All right. So for those of y'all who don't know, Danny G has bars. Dude is a rapper, one of the best rappers I've ever heard. I'm talking about he in my top 10 of all time. All right. For those of y'all who don't know, my dog got bars. Right. I'm not even saying that 'cause that's my dog. I'm like, this is real shit right now. So Danny G, let me ask you this. You spoke about these rappers basically just saying what the fuck they want to say just so they could sell music, right? So you, as a rapper, let's say that you had a ticket into the game, but they wanted you to change up the way you rap and want you to rap a certain way and rap about a certain shit. Would you change it up to get in the game?
No.
Why not? We talking millions of dollars.
Shit, bro. Yeah,
dollars
they can have
so
the
tall,
millions.
make all the bitches want to follow.
Hey, no, bro. They can have all the millions, bro. Hey, but for real though, man, I wouldn't do it, man. I couldn't do it because, man, I couldn't let no money change who I was, man. I couldn't do it. Just for that fact of the matter. If somebody tell me I have to portray myself this certain way, everybody who really know me in real life will be looking at me like, bro, come on, bro. That's not even you. You know what I'm saying? You got to understand that beyond the millions, people still know who you are. You know what I'm saying? Like, nah, bro. I couldn't even go out like that, bro. I stick to my army check.
Shandine and I, we briefly spoke about that yesterday. Like, we got cats out here that fuck with us heavy, you know what I'm saying? And they was with us in the trenches. Like, they know us from knee high, like, and they would know if we switching up. That's why that's 100% the foundation of why I chose y'all to do this show with, because I know I'm fucking with real cats who ain't gonna switch up. You know what I'm saying? I don't need cats going Hollywood. You know what I'm saying? Because they get a little bit of exposure and shit. It's exactly why I chose y'all. You know what I'm saying? People, we got people who know us. Like we all four of us, we got our own small followings and whatnot. Some bigger than others, and these cats fuck with us heavy. You cannot lose your fan base, your foundation fan base. You can't do it, because if you don't fuck with the folks who fuck with you when you was hungry,
the foundation fan base would be the family, your friends, like the four that you got here. Because you're gonna have all the groupies, the haters, semi fans that's gonna come along 24/7 just to watch you succeed, to try to bring you down about, oh well, back in the day this is what you was doing, or this is what you were saying. When you change from who you were from yesterday to today, people don't want to see you grow and succeed. I think Danny G made a post about that the other day.
I said that.
What was that post? Oh, excuse me. Go ahead, Trigger Trey.
I said that shit last show. I said, goddamn, people love to see you working. People love to see you working towards your goal, but when you reach that goal, they stop fucking with you. That's facts, man.
But then they still want to say that you changed up because you're making something of yourself.
Yeah, like, all right, so I got friends and family and shit back home and shit. Some I talk to, some I don't. But it's not like I don't talk to them because I don't fuck with them. It's just an understanding. You feel me? Like my boy Q. I mean, I talked to him for a week or 2 weeks or a month and shit. But as soon as I hit him up, it's the same thing. You feel me? You feel me? It's love. Like, it's understanding with people. Some people just don't get that shit.
So let me ask y'all this. It goes for all three of y'all. All right. By doing this show, do y'all think that y'all would experience any kind of hatred?
Yes.
Yep.
G, what you think?
Come on, man.
Why would people hate though? Why do you think people will hate on you? This ain't nothing but a positive show. We not hurting nobody.
This is my thing,
I can
man.
say something about that.
Go ahead, G.
If you, it's like me posting inspirational videos. You know what I'm saying? All I'm doing is speaking to the women that need that extra positivity, or that man that feels as if he needs that extra positivity, or even that kid that needs to wake up in the morning and feel as if he has a positive role model in his life. Even with that, I get little hatred mails, this and that. You know what I'm saying? I expose them people sometimes, but you know what I'm saying? 9 times out of 10, I just look at it or don't even look at it and be like, damn, you know what I'm saying? That's when you know in your mind you're doing something beyond. But why would people hate on us for this show? I'm gonna tell you, because it's different between the person that talks and the person that does. And the people that talk about it, them are the people that do the most hating, because of the fact of all they had to do was buy the webcam, put some ideas together, think of some topics, and get on that camera and be the next Oprah Winfrey. You know what I'm saying? But what they decided to do was talk about it. And when they see you doing that, what they do is
They want
say,
to be
"Oh,
elite.
he ain't this, he ain't that, that ain't this, that ain't that." When you could be possibly doing the same thing that I'm doing. We just took the initiative. That's the difference between doers and seers, and overcomers and people that fall. The do's and the don'ts. You know what I'm saying? That's the type of people. You know what I'm saying? People have a lot of people have potential, but they waste it. A lot of people have potential, do work towards their potential or whatever they good at, but it's wasteful. They touch the wrong crowd. And then you have the people that actually have the potential, that put forth the foot and give the potential out to people and show people. Anytime it's positive, people gonna hate on you regardless. Love and hip hop gets so much love. Love and hip hop. You know what I'm saying? Anything that downs a black person, a black man, a black woman, that shit gets love. They tune in every week for it. They want to
Every week.
see that shit. They want to see it. But as soon as you got 4 positive African Americans on a webcam and we tell you to tune in, you don't do it. You know why? Because ain't no drama. You know what I'm saying? And you're not seeing other people's downfall on camera. So therefore you don't even pay attention to it. So we,
And
we,
that
we don't even get paid attention enough to have haters yet. But when we start doing, trust me, we're gonna find them.
You powerful
well,
words from a powerful brother. Go ahead, Shandine.
and just to come off a little bit on what Danny G was saying, is people want to stay focused on what your past was. They may have known you last year, 2 years ago, and knew who you were at that point in time. But now that you're growing a little bit and moved on to bigger and better things, then they want to, try and bring you back to, I don't want to say maybe that negative person that you were, but they want to stay stuck on who you used to be and not who you're trying to be now.
Facts.
Yeah. And so when, Danny G and Gene, Trey, I don't know a little bit about you, but the both of y'all used to tell me all the time, it's more
You say you don't
about,
know. You say you don't know. You don't know us.
Come on, man.
I'm talking about Trey.
Oh,
I'm talking about Gene and Danny G. It's been years that we've been knowing each other, ups and downs, whatever it may be, but it's always been talk of worthiness, self-worth, and self-acceptance. And that's how you grow as a person. Self-acceptance of maybe what your past may have been, self-worth to bring yourself up out of that struggle or your better self. So when you make it a little bit and you want to portray a positive image to the people out there now, from seeing that you can be this person, or people could have said all this stuff about you and still succeed, to me says a lot. Self-acceptance and self-worth.
So, so check this out, y'all. I'm about to give y'all some shit that just happened, like within the past like 3 hours, right? I brought up this hating shit for a reason, right? This shit been up for, or Trigger Trey and Shandine. This is their first show, right? First show they did, right? I put out the APV on Facebook about what 2 or 3 hours ago that these are the 2 newest members of the show. Already, motherfuckers are coming and saying shit like, "Well, why you got her on the show? She don't even look black." Like, really, motherfucker? Are you fucking serious? I put the APV out about having a female's point of view on the show for a minute. A few people a bit, but the people who was hating, number 1, said nothing. Number 2, don't even watch the fucking show. Don't watch the fucking show at all. This is what Danny G. This is what 5th, 6th show. Which one this is, bro?
Yeah, the 5th show.
This is like the 5th show, and none of them hating ass females watched one show, but got the audacity and the nerve
to say that shit,
to come at me about one of my partners who been rocking with me heavy for about 3 years now.
So, and that's probably the same ones that try and just get with you because you have your show.
Oh yeah, they groupies now. Don't get me wrong, they've been in the inbox before trying to get this African meat pistol. You know what I'm saying? Don't get me wrong. You know what I'm saying? They'll never get it. But that's the kind of shit I don't fuck with, and that's the kind of shit that they goddamn get you goddamn deleted quick, fast, and in a hurry because y'all don't know who fuck with me. Y'all don't know who I fuck with. The 3 people on this show been down and loyal with me since the beginning, since day one. Well, I ain't like fucking Shandine at first. I ain't like you.
Don't try me.
Those first goddamn 2 months when you tried my dog. Anyway, that's for another day. These motherfuckers been fuck with me goddamn heavy. So if y'all got a problem with goddamn Gooch, Shandine, Danny G, you got a problem with me.
Bro, you know they ain't got no problem with me, bro. We probably beat them up in Korea.
Oh yeah, we did probably beat that motherfucking ass. Danny, excuse me, Trigger Trey, what you got, bro?
Niggas gonna hate, man. Me and Jen, we be hooping in the gym. Niggas always calling us sorry, this and that. Well, we bro, listen, bro, listen, bro.
Look, why was he brain dead?
Y'all can't hoop. Y'all can't hoop.
And G is saying
say some shit.
And G is saying that shit. But listen though, we and G, we don't talk our shit. We come to the gym, we hoop, we get dubs. I won't say shit, but every time, bro, I guarantee you, it is not a weekend that went by that people try to fight us off of hooping alone. Like, not even talking shit, nothing, off of hooping alone. Cause I look sorry, cause goddamn Gene this and that. I'm like, bro, we be really getting buckets and niggas be getting.
Come on, go ahead. Hey, let Energy get his 2 cents in. You know he itchy.
Bro, hold on, bro. Hey, G, you wasn't in Korea with us or something? Was that a different you?
Who? Hey, eating got better.
Did you start hooping or something?
Bro, I ain't even hooping.
Bro, hey, I'm confused, bro. Goose said like we sorry.
Bro, we
like,
be killing, bro. Alright, bro. Gina lock that nigga up.
Bro, we gotta, bro. The next show, y'all remember this. The next show, I'm finna call my partner Ray, and I'm calling my partner Terry, and we gonna get on the phone, and we gonna say the truth about Gooch and Gene. See, don't be lying to the people, bro. Don't be lying to the people.
Alright, goddamn.
Yeah, I have a question about something.
Go ahead.
I guess people who are hating in the sense of myself and Trey, like where are they based from? Are they based off of just following because it's the new it thing that's going on right now? Or are they based off of physical appearances?
They don't like y'all because y'all light-skinned.
Oh.
I'm gonna be real with you. I'm gonna be real
Okay,
with
so
I
you.
love
physical
it.
appearances and where we come from, how, I don't want to say how, in what way is it their authority to judge who that other person is? Because you don't know where people come from. I can pass for a whole lot of things,
Or
but
I'm light
you will
skinned, but
know unless you ask. But it should have been common sense to begin with. How am I going to be on this show anyway if I wasn't
and then
somewhat
they
part of?
they need to Google goddamn Bristol, New Jersey crime rate and see goddamn
Well,
ain't
the
shit.
thing about it is, I mean, people are tired of their own opinion. They can think whatever the fuck they want to think. Like, I mean, fuck it.
I
Opinions are
can't keep
assholes.
talking about
Everybody got
common
one.
sense,
But
people.
but
Common sense.
I don't give a fuck if I put a white person on here. Like, eh, any of y'all niggas racist? Danny G, you racist, bro?
Huh?
You racist, bro?
Not at all.
Everybody's opinions are their own.
Trey, you
And that's
racist?
President.
fine.
Shandine, you racist?
Not at all.
Oh yeah, shit.
And
I
my
don't give a
family
fuck.
is so
Who
diverse.
the fuck? I could put anybody on this motherfucker. I walk outside right now, go to my neighbor crib, and she fuck with me heavy. Be like, hey, you wanna come hop on the motherfucking show real quick? I don't give a fuck who I bring on the show. They can kiss my motherfucking ass first of all. But anyway, we done got way the fuck off topic, my G's.
Had to bring that up.
If it ain't positivity, man, just don't say nothing, man. Don't say nothing.
So y'all,
That's hard for some people, man.
It's
hard
true.
for some people.
It's true. Like just like you said with the love and hip hop, bro. Like people really love that trash. People really love that shit. I don't get it. I don't get that shit. Like people will goddamn go with the negativity to the day they die. But when somebody got something positive to say, a positive Facebook message, a positive video, somebody giving they goddamn clothes off their back, they that video ain't gonna have 1,000 likes and shares and all that shit. That shit gonna have like 100. Like, you feel me? People don't like that shit. I don't get it. I really don't get that shit.
Ty Sharp said, yeah, I got a problem with Trey being on the show.
That's my boy.
He was with us on what a name, wasn't he?
Nah.
Oh, well, he ain't saying dude I'm talking about. Well, anyway, but yeah, man, positivity, man. That's all we here for. That's all we about. We all here for positivity. Danny G, everything he say, y'all can go to his page, type in his name, Danny G, and you gonna see ain't nothing but positivity. Ain't nobody hating on nobody. I ain't never seen any of these three people dish out any form of hate. You know what I'm saying? So them the kind of people I rock with.
That's
You know?
support.
Unless you come at one of my partners on Facebook.
Oh yeah, that's yeah.
Real shit.
Easy
Hey,
stories, getting them people.
hey, G, you the one who be stirring up shit on your Facebook page.
Hey, definitely. You be having the most confrontational goddamn posts. Like,
Right, bro.
Like,
and I gotta go
all
in there.
in
I'm
Walmart.
like, bro, let me go ahead and put in, bro.
See, but the thing about it is, this is me, man. I'm not going to sugarcoat. I'm not going to keep my mouth closed. I'm not going to fucking do it. I say what I want, and I'm gonna always say what I want. I don't give a fuck what my motherfucking job is, how much money I got, and that shit that would never change because that's how my mama raised me from a jit.
and that's why I fuck with you, man. Because at the end of the day, you gonna say what need to be said, regardless of who feelings get hurt. Like you say what need to be said, and it be some real shit. It be some real shit. People gonna goddamn hate this shit, but it be some real shit.
Bro,
Some shit that people need to know.
I've been pulled into my boss's offices three separate occasions, three separate bosses. Hey, I heard you said this, that, and the third on the book. Yeah, I said it. What you want me to do? Well, you can't say stuff like that. Why? I don't give a fuck. If that caused me to lose my job, and so be it. I'm gonna rock with who I am to the day I die. You got cowards out here who literally bite their tongue just because of who's around and who's listening. I got cats literally coming to my Facebook page saying coward shit like, yo, bro, man, I love that you do what you do and you say what you say and all of that. I love all that, bro. I wish I could say that, bro. But I got too many posts on my page, this, that, and the third. I'm like, as soon as you say some coward shit like that,
Yeah.
I know I can't fuck with you.
You gotta say how you feel, man. Regardless.
But in the same sense it's good. I wouldn't call them cowards, man, because a lot of people feel as if they need that job, you know, or security or whatever they do. You feel me? So you are kind of living through them. They can possibly have the same courage that, you know what I'm saying? They they can possibly have the same courage that you have. They
Right.
just don't have that backbone. You feel me? I wouldn't call them necessarily cowards. You feel you just speaking for the people. You know, I know you done seen somebody before and you be like, man, yeah, if I could say that, I would say that. You know what I'm saying? Or yeah, if I had that platform to say that, I would say that. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people don't feel the need to. You feel me? And it's bad. You know what I'm saying? Because if it was more of you than them, then a lot of things that get accomplished in life. But that's why we hold ourselves back, because it's more them than you. You know what I'm saying?
Big facts.
Right, and that's the thing that took me a while to learn. You know, like a good 2 or 3 years, and like I said, bringing it back from self-worth and self-acceptance. You know, trying to hide behind who people want you to be versus what you know you should be. So, you know, and that's when you start coming up and you start coming into your own, and you're bringing that person out that should have said all of those things, and you finally start to saying it. It turns into a why question to everybody else who knew you.
With that being said, this is what my grandma told me. My grandma sat me down. She had a talk with me. She said, "Grandson, I love you. You know, I'm getting old in the age. You feel me? I ain't want to hear it because it's the truth. You feel me? I love my grandma. But she told me this. She's old, 76. You know, getting older and shit. She told me, at the end of the day, it's only gonna be you laying in that casket. So you gotta live your life. You feel me? You can't go around trying to make everybody happy. You gotta do what you gotta do for you. You gotta say what you can say. Cause at the end of the day, you it may be something I want to say to Gene, and I don't say it. The next day something happened. You feel me? God forbid. You feel me? Like you gotta speak your mind. I feel what you saying too, Shandy. That you gotta learn it. People do have to learn to say stuff because
And I'm still learning.
you sometimes you gotta say how you feel, man. Like you can't keep what you got inside. You can't keep it inside because all that is just building up. It's changing you as a person. It's changing your heart,
Right.
on how you feel about this and that. You gotta speak it. You gotta say it. You gotta talk it into existence, and then let it go. Let the energy decide where it wants to go. Like you feel me?
Hmm.
Wise words. So before we wrap this up, anything y'all want to say to I guess provide closure or wrap up any points, anything that we talked about today that any of y'all three want to say, or any of the listeners or the watchers want to say? Go ahead and you can call me up real quick. Make it very brief though, cause we got to get off the air. Or go ahead and put it in the chat real quick.
I want to give 2 shout outs. I want to give a shout out to my boy Maurice Hampton out here in goddamn Houston doing this thing with culinary arts. You feel me? He gave me a chance to do a photo shoot for him. And I want to also give a shout out to Amanda Hardy. You feel me? She about to get married, so she chose me to do her wedding photos. I appreciate it. I'm telling you, man, I appreciate y'all helping me out.
If y'all need photos done and you in Texas, I want y'all to give my boy Trigger Trey a holler. Hit him up on the BlackFist motivation page. Alright? So, Danny G, Shandine, y'all got anything y'all want to say before we wrap this up?
I just want to say about since we were in talk about influences, once you come into yourself about how you're going to portray yourself to the public or to your workplace or to your children, your family, just people in general, set yourself up to think about who your influence is. You know, a lot of people are going to say, well, my mom or my grandma, my family, but is that working with how you're acting, how you portray yourself in public? Is that influence the same? Does it make sense? Or is your influence love and hip hop? You know what I mean? Like you need to, at some point there's some ground where you came from. So who is that influence, and are they going to be proud of you for what you're doing now?
All right, Danji, you got some words about anything we said today before we get into our closing remarks?
Be the change. That's all I gotta say.
All right, y'all. So, wise words once again. So we're gonna get ready to close this up. As we close it up, We're gonna go one by one, round robin. Hit y'all with an inspirational quote or just some wise words or anything my dogs want to say. Before we wrap this up. So Trigger Trey, we're gonna start with you, bro. Go ahead and wrap it up. Say whatever you gotta say to wrap it up, bro.
You could hit somebody. I got to find something real quick. I got to
Oh,
find something to hit y'all with.
Shandine, what you got? This fool ain't ready.
Well, I guess just for the aspect of the show that we have, the followers and the watchers, don't limit yourself to what a title is. Open and expand your mind to everybody's come ups, everybody's backgrounds, everybody's success, because you're gonna need somebody's help someday. And it might be somebody from BlackFist, and you could have been that one talking about, a hate comment of some sort. And you're gonna need these people to your left and your right at some point in time. People need each other. So there's no room for hate, really. You need to open your mind, expand your mind to others' opinions. Everyone is their own, and you can have your own, and that's absolutely fine. But respect for everybody.
Big facts. You ready, bro?
No.
Danny G, what you got?
All I gotta say is be the change. Be the change. Be the positive role model. Be the influence. Be the oddball. It's so easy to fit in and so hard to stand out.
Ooh.
But
hey, hold up, bro.
little do you
Hold
know,
up. Say that one more time, bro.
Be the change. It's so easy to fit in and so hard to stand out.
Say it one more time,
But-
bro. We about to put that shit on the t-shirt.
Whoa, be the change. It's easy to fit in, but so hard to stand out. But little do you know, it's easier to stand out than to fit in. It takes less energy. That is all.
My dog hit him. I like that, bro. Hey, bro, we gotta remember that, bro. We about to put that on the t-shirt, bro.
That does
Yeah.
give you goosebumps, don't it?
Hey, bro, that was real powerful. All bullshit aside, real powerful. Trigger Trey, what you got?
My only thing is, man, not every situation requires your reaction. That's not every situation requires your reaction. Don't give these people what they want to hear. You feel me? Don't do it. That's all I gotta say. That's it.
I'm gonna wrap it up real quick, y'all. All I gotta say is, look, always be yourself. People don't like if you be yourself, then them type of people you don't need in your life. Yep. Always do whatever you think is right and do whatever is right for you and yours, But never put on a front for anybody else. Never start acting a certain way because of who's around. Always be true to yourself and you will never go wrong.
Self-worth and self-acceptance.
So I'm gonna give y'all a few notes of some of the things we're doing with the show. So as you guys may already know, you should already know, Trigger Trey and Shandine, they're permanent members of the hosting squad of this show. So go ahead and get used to them. We're gonna come out with more topics and stuff. So if you guys have any ideas, have any topics, or anything we could do to make the show better, hit us up on the BlackFist Motivation page on Facebook. I'm gonna say that one more time. BlackFist Motivation. It's a picture of a big ass fist. You click on that and you'll find us. Like I said, we do this show every Thursday at 7 p.m. Central Time, 8 p.m. Eastern Time, or at 6 p.m. Mountain, and 5 p.m. Pacific Standard. Alright, so y'all, I appreciate everybody who's rocking with us and who's been rocking with us from the beginning, and all the newcomers. Alright, y'all are the foundation. We feed off y'all. All the feedback that you guys give us, I promise you, we listen and we implement. Go ahead, bro.
Hey, can I give a shout out to what's this Goose? That's your mom, Linda Brown.
Linda Brown. Downtown Linda Brown.
Give a shout out to my dudes real quick, man.
Hey, shout out to Mom Deuce, Linda, Mrs. Brown. You know, she said, "How can I get on the show?" I'm Trey Mom. That's why. Hey, shout out Miss Brown. I see you. Hey, you
And
already
real
know.
shit, my mom always say three things or two things, whatever which one it is. Don't fuck with my kids, don't fuck with my money, and goddamn that's it. You feel me? Don't fuck with my kids with my money. That's what she always say.
Hey, Nuke Schmurder. Hey, bro, you been, excuse me, Knox Schmurder, bro. You been rocking with us, bro. Hey, make sure you come back next week, bro.